Let's talk about 5 reasons why you need to invest in the Philippine stock market. So this video is for those na mga terentahin na and nag-iisip na about their future. Ito na yung sign na terentahin ka na, nagsisearch ka na about how to invest, interested ka na, you've been researching, nag-google ka na how to invest in the stock market, paano ba yan, how to start, because probably may savings ka na or naipon mo na yung emergency fund mo and you just want to put your money into something na nag-grow other than the bank. And also for those na nag-iisip ng ibang investment, maybe you have other investments na and you just want to diversify to the stock market. Or maybe you're an OFW who wants to invest in businesses kasi hindi ka pa makapag-open ng sarili mong business dahil nasa ibang bansa ka pa, and investing in the stock market is really investing in businesses. And ngayon guys, more than ever, mabilis na makapag-open ng account at makapag-invest sa stock market. Unlike before, no, napakadaming paperworks, tapos ang mahal ng initial starting na capital, and ngayon, more than ever, mas madali na siya yung entry point. So if you're watching this video, baka ito na yung sign na mag-invest ka. Hi, if you're new here, my name is Christina and I've been making videos about trading and investing in the Philippine stock market sa paraan na madaling maintindihan dahil naniniwala ako na yung simple gumagana. If hindi ka pa nakasubscribe, baka naman. Ito yan. A lot of you guys have been watching some of my videos and subscribing would mean a lot to me and would also help my channel grow. So in advance, maraming salamat po. So bakit nga ba? Why do you need to invest? Yung muna pag-usapan natin, no? Actually, investing is one way of compounding your money para hindi lang natutulog yung pera mo or nasa ilalim lang ng unan mo or nakatago sa bahay or nakasave sa bako. Investing kasi means putting something now and expecting it to grow later. So, maraming klase ng investment, pero in this video, we're gonna talk about investing in the Philippine stock market. Kasi this channel is about trading and investing in the Philippine stock market. First reason is because it's legit. Ayan, yung unahan ko na. Kasi maraming tatanong, legit ba yan? So, yes, legit siya. Hindi naman ako na-scam nung dati. Yung sinabi niyong 1K ko magiging 10K. Naging 10K naman siya. Tsaka yung company naman nasa SEC during that time. Pero parang naging, ewan ko, nawala na lang din siya bigla. Or nalugi. I don't know what happened. Pero hindi naman siya scam. Kagaya ng mga nangyayari na stories na sinesend sa page natin, mga nag-i-email sa atin. O hindi naman ako nagkaganon. Hindi din naman ako na-scam sa business. Pero takot ako sa scam. Mahirap kasing kitain yung pera, guys. And I saw that the stock market seems to be one legit way to invest my money on. Nung nag-start ako maging interested sa pag-i-invest sa stock market, may mga narinig ako from people na sinabing, uy, good luck ba lang sa'yo? Pag mayaman ka na, balitaan mo na lang kami. And feeling ko naman, ang sarcastic ng pagkakasabi, pero feeling ko naman legit to. So, when I invested a small amount, during that time, yung COL Financial, 5,000 yung starting capital. I remember I bought Ayala Land. Namigay siya ng dividends noon. And yung reaction ko during the time when I first saw the dividends sa email ko pa na-receive, parang, legit siya. Totoo siya, legit siya. Pumasok sa account ko, na-withdraw ko, and doon ko nasabi, legit nga to. So, inulit ko naman, I think I invested in Metrobank naman. Nabigay din siya ng dividends, umakyat yung presyo ng Metrobank, and doon ko nasabi na, if I keep on doing this consistently, maybe every month, for a few couple of years, it's really growing my money kesa nakasave lang siya sa bank. So, syempre, before I invested, sinerch ko muna yung Philippine Stock Exchange, yung SEC, yung mga brokers, ano yung stock broker, bakit kailangan ng stock broker, ano yung secondary license ng mga brokers, buying and selling securities, all of that. Na-search ko naman na legit before I invested. People always ask if legit yung investing in the stock market. So yes, but you have to go through a legit stock broker. It's listed in the Philippine Stock Exchange. Tapos makikita mo din siya sa SEC, listed na may secondary license to sell securities. So that's the first reason. Yung pangalawa, passive income through dividends. Na-mention ko siya earlier, no, yung Ayala Land nag-release ng dividends, yung Metrobank nag-release ng dividends. Marami pang ibang stocks na nagbibigay ng dividends. So legit siya na passive talaga kasi papasok na lang siya sa account mo. If you have the shares, no, papasok na lang siya sa account mo, tapos pwede mo siyang withdrawin, pwede mo siyang i-reinvest. Hindi lahat ng companies namimigay ng dividends, pero meron, marami-rami na rin. And I also created a playlist about REITs kasi dati wala nito. Ngayon, meron na. It started 2020 with Ayala Land REIT, no? They consistently give out dividends every quarter. So if that's something you're interested in, you can watch this video after, or may playlist ako dyan about REIT investing that you can watch after watching this video. Next, why you need to invest in the Philippine stock market is because you can also do active trading. trading. While you earn from dividends, while you earn through long-term investing, pwede ka ding mag-active trading. And no, hindi ito yung binabantayan mo yung chart, hindi ito yung nakatutok ka sa monitor, at hindi ito yung nakaganon ka lang talaga sa cellphone mo at hindi ka na kumukurap. Noon, I had to work 9 to 5 ng gabi. So imagine tulog ako na umaga, sirado yung stock market. And how I did that, you can also watch this video next. I told the story and shared my story kung paano ko siya ginawa while working 9 to 5. How I did learning, how I did my trading, and maybe you can pick a lesson or two when you watch that video. Pero after na nga nito. Pero what I'm trying to say is, posible kasi yung ganon. Hindi lahat ng trading style ay stressful. Hindi lahat ng trading style kailangan nakatutok ka sa monitor. Hindi siya, ito yung trading, nakatutok ka. May iba't iba siyang klase, may iba't ibang strategies. Marami pa siyang sanga under it. So yung napili ko was trend following, and I buy and sell stocks, and I hold on to those stocks ng minsan weeks, minsan months. I just follow the trend. So hindi ako kailangan nakatutok sa market. Ang gusto ko doon, kasi kumikita pa rin without me waiting for 10 years to enjoy yung mga profits ng long-term investments. Kasi the dividends, kung yan, nakareceive akong dividends, i-reinvest ko yun eh. Hindi ko naman muna makukurot or ma-enjoy yun. Pero the trading on the side, get to enjoy then the profits doon kahit short-term lang without waiting for the long-term investments. Kasi medyo may pagkamainipin ng atake natin dito sa buhay eh, no? Gusto natin enjoy muna yung mga ganyan. I hate depriving myself with enjoyment, and yun, yung pagbili ng mga gusto ko. While I see the value of delayed gratification, I also see the value of enjoying the fruits of my labor. So naisip ko, pwede namang i-enjoy kahit papano yung nakukurot ko doon sa paghihirap ko doon sa technical analysis na ginagawa ko. So disclaimer lang guys, the trading part, it actually requires skills and learning and time and effort and analysis. Hindi lang siya basta buy low, sell high. But what I'm saying is, isa siya sa reason why you need to invest. There's this kind of opportunity na available also for us. Next is capital appreciation that is higher than the banks. So sa bank interest, di ba makikita mo yan, less than 1% or 1 to 2%. Sa digital banks, 4 to 7%. Iba umakit up to 15% per annum, but you have to do some challenges and tasks. Sa stock gains, capital appreciation na sinasabi ko, when you buy a stock and then umakyat yung presyo niya, wala siya kasing limit. And here are some of the examples to where nag-gain yung stock price. Ganito yung itsura niya. And then last, what I want to talk about is bakit investing in Philippine stocks, bakit hindi crypto, bakit hindi global stocks, bakit hindi forex. Ang bagal-bagal ng Philippine stock market, tapos ang korap pa ng government natin. So I want to talk about that also. No? Okay, address natin ito. And let's address it properly. For those who are saying na walang galaw sa Philippine Stock Exchange, medyo hindi siya totoo in an overall context. Maybe what we see is a quiet season right now. Gumagalaw naman siya guys. Hindi lang siya kasing galaw ng global crypto or forex. No? Pwede ka pa rin kumita. Hindi nga lang siya kasing galaw or kasing likot or kasing dami ng buy and sell kagaya ng nasa ibang markets. Look at the stocks like ICT, ito naman yung Plus, tapos ito nickel. May tinatawag kasing outliers, no? Hindi lang the PSEI or what people say yung blue chips company, the index, 30 companies lang siya out of the 200 plus companies, at hindi din lahat gumagalaw. Alam mo yun? When people say invest na lang in crypto, global markets kasi malaki yung gain, yes, malaki talaga yung gain sa crypto. So I've traded and invested also in cryptocurrencies. Pwede siyang mag 10x, pwede din siyang mag minus 90%, pwede din siyang maglaho. Kung gusto mo ng ganun, go ahead. Pero hindi ibig sabihin nun walang value yung stocks. We just have different tools for different goals. For people who are saying na global markets na lang, huwag na yung Philippine stock market. Pero why not both, diba? If you can do both, kung Filipino ka, earning in Philippine peso, may advantage ka sa local stocks. Hindi ka exposed sa foreign exchange risk. You're investing in companies na kilala mo. Madali siyang i-fund, madali din siyang intindihan. And the tax advantage is dahil nagbibigay tayo ng TIN sa stockbroker, sila na yung magpa-process ng tax part. Unlike investing outside, we have to process it on our own and declare it. Tayo magde-declare, no? So, ito yung 5 reasons ulit why you need to invest in the Philippine stock market and you're signed to invest na in Philippine stocks. This is just me sharing my experience, sharing one way to invest your money. Maraming investment vehicles that you can choose from kasi investing depends on your goals, it depends on your risk tolerance, and it depends on your level of knowledge dun sa investment na yon. Kaya huwag kang matakot. If kaya mong panoodin at tapusin itong video na to, kayang-kaya mo rin mag-invest sa stocks. Basta pag-aralan mo lang. Also, enjoy the process of learning. Huwag kang magmamadali. And if you do want to start investing, na challenge ka to start investing na pala, you need a stockbroker broker to start investing, and you can watch this video next. This is the broker that I'm currently using. As always, thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you haven't yet, and I will see you on the next video. God bless po!